All right. I believe we're live. It doesn't show we're live, but yeah, we're live. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the W.F.C podcast number 17. And 17.
We are live.
Yeah. And of course, got my boys here, my co-hosts. We got the W.C. What's up, Witty?
Yeah, it's kind of all going all right.
Oh.
Till you break your Xbox One pad and then you're pissed off.
Shit. Daz is here. He'll lend you his, right?
I won't even bother bothering it in case I break it and I am one.
I'll have to fuck you up.
And of course, I got myself Fastback, F for the WC. And then we got the C and WC, Coop, SuPRcooPR.
Hey.
What's going on, sir?
Not much, man. Stoked to be back here.
And we, if best moderator UK Dazzers is here, we might have to add a D to the WC. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I don't condone that. Okay. What's going on, everyone? How's it going on?
Oh, good. Shit.
Yeah. Last minute notice. Here I am. Let's do it.
Yeah. You're part of family, man. That's why you're here.
Come on.
You have to call it. We don't fucking care.
Exactly.
W.F.C.
Yeah, there you go.
We don't condone that. Hashtag. Clear that cash. That was funny shit.
That was funny. That was a good video, man. That was some good shit.
So yeah, shit. Gaming is good right now. The X is finally here. So, and one of us is getting the X. The X is giving it to one of us here. So, and then we're gonna get that from Coop. Coop is gonna let us know how that's been given to him. So, but yeah, we're gonna talk about the Xbox One X. We're gonna talk about the GameStop PowerPass, and what else did I put on there? We're gonna talk about Call of Duty. So that's the latest. Probably sprinkle in a little bit of Star Wars Battlefront 2. Let's see it. Got our boys in chat. Appreciate everybody showing up. Sopsky, HTK, Stinking Corpse,
Dirty J,
Auto Jags, Dirty J. Yeah. Appreciate everybody. And so Witty, I think I know what you're playing, but what are you playing right now?
Nothing at minute. I got pissed off. So.
Oh shit!
He should have kept his connect and been able to play them dancing games.
No, what Xbox needs to do is make it so you can use your 360 controller on Xbox One, and then I'll be happy because, well, I can go back to throwing pads then, and I won't have to worry about it.
Yeah, that's why it's broke.
But mine, I pretended to throw it. I did the movement, and like one of the fucking screws has come loose and gone up into where you fucking push trigger down.
It's the only man I know who can give a control pad whiplash.
I'm telling you, a Jedi mind tricked it into like not working, and like it basically all it does is like it thinks I'm pressing the trigger down all the time, even when I'm not even touching it. And then, well, I broke the sensor bar off, the little sensor pad off from inside it, and it still thinks I'm totally pressing it down all the time. So I thought, that's what's going on.
And then it goes on Twitter and hasn't got fucking Xbox support.
Oh no, I went straight to the horse's mouth to Xbox. The only thing is, they're a set of ignorant bastards, and they'll never reply.
Because they know they already have you on a list of people who throw their controllers. So they're like, yeah, don't even talk to this guy. He's trying to get a new controller out of us. Which
down.
Right. Which controller is it? Is it the original Xbox One?
The original one.
Yeah, and that's funny because I bought the Xbox One S, but the joystick, the left one, kept getting stuck on me to where, every time you know how you get into the dashboard, everything's freaking going up, and I gotta sit there and mess with it.
That's what my other pad's doing. It's why I'm got to have a shit fucking weekend of gaming unless I go out and find one tomorrow.
Yeah, you'll have to not buy 40 quid's worth of stinky and go get yourself a pad instead.
Yeah, go Dave. Hey, so you're not gonna get the X. Go get you the Xbox. Get you the Elite controller.
Yeah, time to step up.
One at a time. One thing at a time. Mr. Coop, what have you been playing? I know you've been trying a little bit of everything.
Yeah, definitely doing a little bit of everything. I finished the Call of Duty World War II campaign last night. So yeah, I kind of hit that hard, since that came out. Just trying to power through. It's good. It was a good one. Guess we'll talk a little bit more about it, but yeah, and just a little bit of everything, man. Just trying out all the different stuff on the all the enhanced games. A lot of fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, you definitely seemed impressed overnight.
Oh,
it was
man.
like you'd seen one of them double rainbows.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You see them on a regular basis, don't you?
Every so often.
Come back.
And Daz, what have you been playing, sir?
Not a great deal. Bit of Forza tonight. I've just spent an hour or so playing Battlefront 2 campaign on the trial. Yeah. It's pretty fucking good, I'll tell you. So what I've seen of it, that's about it really. Been on call out and shit. So
let's see. For myself, earlier in the week, and Witty was there, I jumped into the Crazy One's Forza race that he does. They start in every Tuesday, and so I jumped in there with him, a couple other guys. Witty, HTK was there, and of course I got my ass whooped. I got lapped. So I'm not good at those games, but I got to play a lot to get better,
Yeah, me and HTK had a little battle in that race, and then it come to end. I tried doing my handbrake finish, and I fucked up. I went way too early. I ended up on right hand side of the road, because I've got manual gears on. I didn't press them in a reverse fucking quick enough, and HTK just come slaying past me like I was about an inch away from line.
Oh, that latest fucking challenge I've got going on Stigger's thing. What a twat. You beat every fucker and then the fucking cars get you at the end. Honestly.
I haven't even tried yet.
Guys, my pad hasn't fucking thrown it.
I need to jump on that too, the latest one on that.
It's easy. The track's easy.
Yeah.
It's like, you'll say at the moment, I'm passing Sharky, or what's the other day. But when I get to the fucking finish line, the car rams you off road. Fucking stupid AI.
Yeah, the AI is terrible in that.
Yeah,
it's typical Forza AI.
It seemed like the AI on Forza 7 is worse than it was on the last, and then Horizon 3. So
it's got pound coins in each fucking trolley, and it thinks it's Asda. I tell you, they're fucking stupid.
Let's see what else. Of course, I've been a little bit of Cuphead, so I finally got past the stupid the first airplane one. Finally got past that, so I'm in the carnival grounds right now. So messing with the Candyland. So I hate candy right now. So
that you make that roller coaster as well, don't you?
I haven't jumped on that yet, but little by little, that's what a good thing about Cuphead. You go play another game, then come back into it, give it a try.
Exactly.
And I played over the weekend. I played a little bit of KOTOR and jumped in there a little bit more into it. So I was enjoying that. I'm I'm trying to set my character up to where I can just unlock everything, unlock anything that's locked, doors, whatever. I want to see everything, so I've been enjoying that. I definitely want to see how that looks on the X one day. So, but other than that, that's about it for me. But hopefully I can maybe here pretty soon. Black Friday deals. I might jump on and look at Assassin's Creed and get some deals for that. Maybe and what was the other one? Shadow War.
Shadow War's good. Assassin's Creed's good too. It's just the combat sucks. It's an amazing world though. I just love like cruising around, hunting, and just kind of exploring, man. It's fun.
Yeah. All right. I just saw Nate jumped in the chat, so I told him get his ass in here. Mike.
I'm actually in a DM with Broski at the moment. His pad's fucked as well.
Yeah. And Mike jumped in. He's at the hotel. Got partying at the hotel in Florida. So
yeah.
I told him if he could have just sent his Xbox One X to me, and I would have reviewed it for him. I would have done unboxing. Shit.
Absolutely.
I know. I tried to get Coop to keep driving to Texas. I would have bought him dinner. Shit.
Got him a crate.
Yeah, hitting that mini bar. Aldo Jags.
But he got him pissed and then took it.
Well, you saw him, and I put that video of him on Twitter. He was jumping around all over the bed. So
that was funny.
For us, might as well jump on the first subject because it's the biggest thing. We've all been waiting for shit for over a year. So
speak for yourself.
I was gonna say.
Witty, really,
still waiting.
Very long time yet.
Witty, just throw your controller at your Xbox, and then both of them are breaking. Then you're gonna have to get the Xbox One X.
There you go.
Yeah.
So
you can get that PS3 off the bedroom floor and hook that up.
I'm hoping Doritos are going to come through for me. I've got like 6 bags of Doritos. Yeah, so I've got 6 chances to win one.
Witty, if they sold a Xbox One X bundle with a bag of weed, would you buy that?
I'd ask if you could get weed separate.
That's promotional bullshit, that, because you might get your munchies when you get stoned.
Well, that's what the Doritos and Taco Bell and all that shit's for.
Yeah.
So everybody in chat, so let us know if everybody's got an X. We're gonna start talking about the Xbox One X, and we're gonna let Coop kick that off. Coop, so tell us how the birth of the X went for you. And you finally got to bring that child home.
Oh man, yeah, thing of beauty. They did have I got a notification, but I didn't get here. I didn't get it till late, and I had to work on Tuesday at 6 a.m. So I wasn't doing any midnight release party. But so I went and picked it up on my lunch break on Tuesday, but I didn't even get to hook it up until what was it, Wednesday.
Yeah.
And finally, after work on Wednesday, I finally got a chance to hook it up. And, you have to go, download some of the games, like Assassin's Creed Origins and what was the other one? Oh, Call of Duty. I think they must have been just in the initial download because there wasn't anything extra to download with those for either of those games. But like Shadow War had a decent size. I think it was like 9 gigs. And what was the other one I did? Oh, the big one was Forza 7. Forza 7 had 24 gigs of a patch for the enhance. Yeah, that was the big one.
Yeah, that's the biggest one that we know so far.
It's the biggest one that I've downloaded so far.
Yeah.
Ghost Recon's wasn't that bad. I'm trying to think of the other ones. I haven't tried Tomb Raider. I haven't tried Titanfall.
Mm-hmm.
I tried a bunch. Even Skate 3 has an Xbox One X enhancement. and it looks fantastic. I couldn't believe how good that game looked. Really smooths out the textures and just crisp. Everything just looks, you know, lines and everything, just the backgrounds, everything just has a nice sharp edge to it, and it's just amazing what a difference. There's a cool little app that you can get off the store for free, and it's sort of a comparison thing. It has this like insect and kind of in the grass that you can switch off HDR and switch it on and off, and you can switch the 4K on and off. And it's really cool. It's kind of a cool little way to see the difference.
Yeah, that's cool shit.
Yeah, the biggest difference is the HDR. I'm telling you, that's even more impressive. Even in that little insect app, you know, when I switch on and off the 4K, you know, yeah, you can see the lines. Like again, you know, everything kind of smooths out the lines. Everything looks crisp. But man, the color when you switch off the HDR on and off, man, it's just like boom. It just goes from like, you know, kind of blown out a little, like the contrast is kind of blown out, and then you know you put the HDR and everything just boom, just comes to life. The shadows look better. It's just amazing. So yeah, it's awesome. I couldn't believe Shadow War is probably the biggest upgrade of the games that I played. I was actually, when I first got that, you know, was excited for that game, but when I loaded it and started playing it, I was kind of disappointed in the graphics. You know, because it didn't. I mean, it looks all right, but it didn't look much different than the initial Shadow of Mordor. You know,
yeah,
it wasn't a big graphical upgrade.
Dirty wants to know how you get the app. You know, Insects app.
Yeah, it's just called Insects, Dirty J. It's in the App Store or in the game store. I think it's in games. But yeah, just search Insects.
Nelson tweeted it out over there as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
There you go, Dirty.
But yeah, Shadow War, just, I mean, the detail, just looking at his armor and the engraving, you know, you can see the engraving on the hilt of his sword, and just absolutely incredible difference. Night and day. I mean, it looks like a totally different game.
Yeah,
it's absolutely amazing. That's probably been the biggest showcase that I've seen. I mean, every game looks, you know, that I've played so far looks better, but that one was the one that really just amazed me. I want to try Gears of War 4. I haven't tried that one yet. I heard it's a pretty good size patch for that one, but I haven't jumped back into that one. So yeah, very impressive. As far as load times, I don't know. I've been playing mostly 4K, so I haven't really noticed any difference there. The other nice thing is it's dead silent. I mean, there's like no fan noise whatsoever.
No heat or anything. I thought I saw somebody said that there's some heat on the back of it.
Yeah. I did pull it a little further because I kind of have my desk up against the wall, and I did kind of pull it back away from the wall a little more because I was a little worried about that, but I haven't noticed it, you know. I mean, I can reach back there right now, and there's definitely some heat back there. Of course, it's not running a game right now, but no, seems all right. Didn't notice anything. I haven't had any crashes. I haven't had any issues whatsoever. The disc loading is weird. The disc slot is kind of tucked up underneath. At first, I was like, I had to kind of look around, like, where the hell is where do you put the disc in? Yeah. I guess for some people that go all digital anymore, they're not too worried about it, but I'm still pretty much physical. So that was kind of weird.
Hey, you can't beat a bit of physical, because if you go to a GameStop or Game or whatever, you find a fucking second-hand game for like a couple of quid, you're going to get it at you.
Oh, yeah.
You know, which you can't do digitally. So.
Right. Well, it's like Call of Duty. I mean, I've finished the campaign. I mean, I'll probably go trade that one in. I don't really have much interest in the multiplayer, so
yeah,
I might go back and get some of the little collectibles and stuff in the campaign. But yeah, I mean, I'll probably just trade it in while I still get a good value for it.
Do it right, man.
I've noticed Fastback's got the Dadcast on his podcast supported.
Nice.
I'm going to come and fuck you up, Fastback.
Damn it. My wife distracted me.
Did she? Fuck her up and off.
Mod it on yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
And Coop, you're playing. Okay, so I know you're playing on the 4K TV, right? So it has HDR10 and
Dude, yeah, it's 10-bit HDR. The Samsung 7000 something. I can't remember what the number was or whatever. But yeah, it's nice. I made sure I got the 10-bit. And
did you try? Did you check out? You said you checked out Assassin's Creed, right?
Oh, man. Yeah, I've been playing that quite a bit. Yeah.
What was you know what the patch download was for that too?
There wasn't.
There wasn't?
No. I didn't have to do. I just put the disc in, and it just there was nothing, no update, no anything. So that one works straight out of the. I think because that one is a newer title that shipped with it, so it was already preloaded.
Yeah.
With the 4K assets or something, because there was nothing. That and Call of Duty World War II was the same thing. There was no patch for that either. It was already must have been in the download or something, because it just booted straight up. And both those games, you can tell from the get-go that you can see the difference in the 4K just in the load screens on those. It's amazing. Same with the Forza 7 looks like a new game from top to bottom. I mean, again, even the load screen on that one with your Drivatar standing in the garage next to the Porsche, that whole thing just looks, and it even has a new, says Xbox One X enhanced, and I mean, it's got a whole new title screen kind of thing on it. So you can see a big difference.
I think I was listening to Four Guys with Quarters. I'm trying to remember the game, but there was a game that if you play digitally, it doesn't have the enhance. But if you put the disc in, supposedly you see enhancements or something like that. I can't remember.
It doesn't show up on the list.
Yeah.
I've heard some people that some of their games aren't showing up on because when you go to your games tab now, if you go to the upper right hand corner where it says all, and you click on that, has a drop down menu, and you can go down, you can see your Xbox 360, blah blah blah, and it has now a new one that says Xbox One X enhanced games. So you can click on. I think I have like 22 or something in mine right now. Yeah, 22 games so far in mine, and I don't think there may be some that aren't showing up, but because actually at first Call of Duty World War II didn't show up on here.
Yeah.
Until I put the disc in, and then it showed up.
Yeah, that's the thing. They said not every game that I guess that 150 that were on the list, not every one of those was going to be right away, enhanced day one. So I mean, this is stuff that's like we were talking about earlier. Forza Horizon 3 ain't going to get the patch until January. So
yeah, it's a bummer.
It would have been nice if that was one of the first ones, but who knows why that one's taking a while,
Well, at least they're doing it.
Yeah. I mean, maybe like Forza 7, it has a big, 20, you said it was 25 or whatever gigs. So Forza Horizon 3 might have a big patch too.
Hey, I thought the milk that was okay.
A lot of people have been saying too that I guess when you took it out of the box, did you feel like it was pretty heavy? Were you surprised by the weight?
Oh, even when he handed me, when I went and picked up the box, just, handing it to me, it was like, whoa. I mean, it just, it's definitely, it is a heavy, I mean, it's amazing. They've crammed a lot of stuff in this little.
Compared to the OGX one?
It's got Master Chief in the fucker, hasn't it? That's why it's heavy.
That's right.
Oh no, it's all full of lead.
Yeah, it's got a breeze block in it. They're just ripping you off.
What about the? Wait, did you get the Scorpion edition?
Yep. I got the Scorpio edition.
The controller. How's the controller?
You know what? I have an elite controller, so it's.
So you haven't.
box. I haven't even.
There you go, Witty.
Yeah, sorry, Witty.
Come on.
Put in the post, Witty.
You're gonna get a Scorpion, but you're gonna get the controllers.
Even his
I don't mind, whatever works.
Nope, that one, maybe I'll get a little display stand for it or something. But I honestly, I didn't even take the controller, because I used the same cable. I didn't even switch out the cables. It's all, right where my Xbox One S was. I just unhooked the cables, put the Scorpio down and plugged it right in. I didn't change anything, so it just ran perfect. Booted right up. I had all my games on my external. So, I mean, literally, it was just plug and play. It was really simple.
Before you got the X, so you did. You know how we got the new update, right? So you were able to get all your games and then, and then just port them over to the hard drive external. Did you do that?
Yeah. Yep.
All in one shot, right? Yeah, I'm so glad that they did that. Can you imagine if they didn't do that? They didn't give us that update. And all these people would be sitting here waiting forever.
Yeah.
To try to get one game at a time.
I mean, I already, because I had that same. I have the same hard drive. When I was actually no, I take it back. Actually, this one's a 4 terabyte because I have a 2 terabyte as well that I had with my original Xbox One, and I had transferred all this stuff over to that one, and yada yada. But then I got a new 4 terabyte. That I had upgraded, but you can also download where you can back up your profile and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool.
To your external as well. So it literally was plug and play. I mean,
everything,
that external, just everything at once it booted. It had to do a patch initially at startup, and then it tries to take you through a little, walkthrough tour, which I just skipped. I didn't do all that stuff, and yeah, it was just boom, logged in, had to redo my, put in my password again, and you were good to go. That was it.
Nice. AutoJack said in chat that he was a little disappointed with the amount of games available at launch. I guess the updated. Were there any games that you were hoping to see updated? I mean,
at launch, I would have liked to seen Destiny 2. That would have been one that probably would have made me go back to it.
Yeah, I know they said they were gonna. It is gonna get the 4K.
It is. Yeah, they did. But I mean, just to have it at launch, it would have been.
Yeah.
And Witcher was another big, Witcher because
we need a 4K fucking COD app on it, don't we? That's what we want.
Exactly.
I think that's what it is. If anybody in chat wants to correct me, but I think if I'm correct, that Witcher 3, if you put the disc in, you get the enhancements. But if you do it digitally to play it, you're not going to get it.
Oh, is that right?
Correct.
I have the disc copy, so
strange.
Yeah.
See if
you got it. Yeah, it'll like kickstart it, won't it? Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, because I think there's something holding it, for the update to, but I don't know. I think because because they haven't digitally, they haven't released the patch, but supposedly if you put the disc in, the Xbox One X itself will, bump it up.
Nice.
4K.
Give it a shot. Dirty J was saying that Forza Horizon 3, and me too. That's probably my biggest, because I still play that game all the time. I still like to do the Forza-thons on the weekends. So yeah, it would have been nice to. I still got it. I'll pop that in.
I ain't fucking touched that since I had Forza 7. I actually forgot I had it. Fucking Jesus.
Still get a free car every weekend with a Forza-thon usually. So.
Yeah.
Hey, Daz, your boy Sopsky was saying that he doesn't condone the COD, but
it fucking does. It's as dodgy as I am. No, notice what he says in chat. It's bullshit. He fucking agrees with me 100%. And that growth screen. So does fucking Dirty. So there you go. Yeah, one thing about the X, I was chatting to Invader on Twitter earlier. They haven't fucking changed Upload Studio, have they? That's still the same shit. Don't even fucking work.
Well, it's fucked at minute on fucking normal Xbox.
Yeah, but
I know that it's been.
Well, what we promised some sort of fucking new 4K Ultra bloody record system on it.
No,
Yeah.
well, they just said it would go
It was.
4K, didn't they?
Yeah, but it's still the same upload. It's shit.
Yeah.
Hopefully that'll be sorted by the time we get a fucking next week.
Are you talking about the streaming or uploading?
No, just the actual uploading.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it has a 4K setting now. You can set it to record in 4K when you do capture.
Yeah.
It's all right.
The problem at minute, it refuses to send you clips to OneDrive whatsoever.
Unless, I tried it.
Once you've, there's a way around it. Once you've done your clip and it's edited it and fucking uploaded that version.
After you've spent about half hour fucking about,
then you go into your game clips and you tell that to share it to OneDrive, and it does it that way. You might have to do it like a couple of times before it shows up.
Yeah, I haven't tried it.
But the only other issue I had is using the OneDrive app on my phone. It said the file were like, I couldn't edit the name of the file, so I'd have to go use my browser and fucking do it that way.
Yeah,
you get those you get into 4K captures, and those, because I do a lot of 4K video with my drone, and man, there's some big files.
I've just kept with 720p. I can't be asked with 1080.
Yeah,
it's like when I do videos now, I use the video editors and shit, and I just upscale it to 1920 by 1080. But it takes longer to convert, but saves a lot of fucking about. I don't even use Upload anymore. I only tried it out the other day because I couldn't be asked to use my video editor. But,
it's the only choice I've got. I've got it. I just gotta make do with it. No matter how fucked it is. It pisses me off more when it's like when you try to put all your clips together and like play it, you have to keep playing them back to see if you've started and stopped it in right place. And
it's about it.
Where it'll play like sound, but no fucking video or fucking bullshit like that.
With a video editor, it's like you could upload it straight to OneDrive. The video editor, you just use your progress bar with your mouse, slide it straight across, you know exactly where you are. It's a lot better. Even without a capture card, you could do that. Like that's if it actually let you upload it to OneDrive. You know what I mean? It's like Windows Media Player. You can just drag the fucking progress bar to where you want, bang a fucking text in there, bang an overlay in. You know, it's a lot easier.
SuPrcooPR, right? I guess Witty, you and SuPrcooPR got the same problem with your controllers.
Yeah, stick drift is the main issue for me, but
Witty's pad's stoned.
As mine did today.
SuPrcooPR, what controller are you using? Or is it the old school or the 3.5 or?
That's popped and started smoking. Crazy.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's a problem. You sit there and you try to use your controller as a bong. It's gonna smoke. Hey, now I know what to get Witty for Christmas.
Yeah, I've got that many fucking pads that I could probably make a bong out of a fucking.
There you go.
We don't condone that sort of thing.
No. Yeah, we don't condone that. Or Cody, using Cody. Or,
if you want to turn your Xbox control into a fucking bong, go at it, because you probably have more luck than actually try to play games. It'll definitely last you longer.
You could actually use the motors inside to get the smoke up to you quicker. Eh?
Right. Be like a vaporizer, won't it?
Yeah.
Vaporizer with rumble triggers.
Oh shit. This is turning into a fucking Dazcast.
Always has been part Dazcast anyway, so it's all good.
Yeah, man.
So Coop, So what else? I heard that the dashboard on the X is not in 4K though, right? From what I understand, because supposedly to save some assets for the devs, right? You know, that's what I heard.
I mean,
I heard the dash is not probably looks better, right, than it did on the.
Oh yeah, even the thumbnails look better. There's more detail to even the thumbnails look, on your pins and stuff look
pop out a little more.
So yeah, I mean it's a 4K TV.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I mean the dashboard looks the same, but yeah. But no, you can see just every little detail looks crisper and stuff. But yeah, so I mean I don't know what you would do 4K with the dashboard. I mean I don't know if your background picture is in 4K or anything, but
yeah,
it looks great.
Yeah. Have you played any of the OG back-to-back games on it?
No, I haven't. I should. I've got KOTOR. I should. I haven't. I played Skate 3 was the 360 game I played, and it looks amazing. Like I said, just really crisp and really smoothed it out. It looks really really good. I was impressed.
Yeah,
and that's been the only only backward compat game that I've played. I haven't tried KOTOR yet.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, other than that, no anything you see about it that maybe needs improvement, or
more game, more enhanced games.
Yeah.
I'd love to see. I've got 150 games installed here. Only 22 of them so far have enhancement. I'd like to see.
Yeah, but by the time you've completed 22 of them, I think the rest will be on the way, don't they?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't think, if it were me, I wouldn't be that bothered because I'd have all the other advanced games to play. So
the games that are enhanced are the main games that I'm playing right now anyway. Assassin's Creed, and Shadow War. So
yeah,
Wolfenstein's enhanced too. So I haven't even booted that one up yet. But,
yeah, I bet you. I think I've heard that one looks good too. Halo 5. Did you try Halo 5?
No, I haven't. I got Halo 5 and Gears. I haven't tried yet.
I heard, yeah. And their first party games, you're gonna expect them to really.
Yeah, I've heard good things. I heard good things, so definitely. I'm booting up KOTOR right now to see what it looks like.
Nice.
Yeah, the only bummer about KOTOR is it's not widescreen.
Yeah.
I mean it's all right because I got a big TV, but it's I wish it had a widescreen patch.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a decent amount of games that have already available now. I think 30 something. I think from what I.
Yeah, KOTOR looks about the same. Looks about the same as it did on the S.
Yeah,
I don't really see any difference.
Nate was saying that I think he said Quantum Break had probably the biggest update, probably more than 4 to 7 did.
Yeah, I've got to reinstall. When I first, because I was going to try that one, and I have it on disc, and it must have gotten. It maybe when I switched over switched my hard drive over, it might have been one that I didn't transfer or something because I thought I had it installed, but then when I went to try to load it, it said it had a 55 gig, update. And I was like, 55, all day for this thing. So I did not. So I just stopped it, and I just pulled it out, especially because I have a 4 terabyte drive that's almost full already. It's like 75% full, so I didn't really want to tack on that one with it. So, but I'll probably get that one going. And
Slime Rancher 4K HDR, sir.
There you go.
Who was it that was saying? Somebody on Twitter saying that their daughter is playing Slime Rancher on the X, and that the daughter won't give it up.
Yeah, I bet it looks great. It's a colorful game. I tried it. It's not not that bad of a game. It's kind of fun.
I see Tacoma is 4K, but it doesn't say HDR though. With it, so I wonder why. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I myself, I definitely want to get an X. I don't know if everything looks right, goes right way for me. And I think I heard you trade in the Xbox One S at GameStop. They give them 150. I don't know.
That's a good deal.
Yeah,
especially considering it's going to be on sale for less than $200 on Black Friday.
Yeah.
So by the time me and Witty get one, we'll get about 50 quid for the fucker.
That's about all you're getting for the original Xbox One.
Yeah, that's the one I've got.
Yeah.
But I mean, but part of me also, I like when the Xbox One S came out, I got the 1 terabyte. I didn't jump on the 2. But I'm kind of disappointed that I didn't wait till a little bit later in the holiday, because then they came out with the one, Battlefield 1, right? It came out gray.
Yeah.
I forgot which one came out with blue. Like, I wish I had waited a little bit. And
I do too. I was bummed when I saw that Battlefield. Yeah, because I got the same one. I got the Madden bundle.
Yeah.
The 1 terabyte.
But I don't want to wait until next holiday to see if they start, doing some custom looking ones. I mean, I guess if they were to come out with, and I doubt it, but if they were to come out with the custom Star Wars one like they did last gen,
Oh man.
I'd definitely jump on that. I missed out on the one from last gen, so
okay, just go to your local magazine shop, get a fucking Star Wars book with stickers in, and stick the cunt on it. Fucking
that's not a PlayStation one. We're not talking PlayStation.
Oh shit, sorry, wrong podcast.
You fanboy. Hey, what's up, Supersonic Station? See him in the chat. Welcome to the podcast, sir.
Supersonic, bro. How's it going?
Yo. So you, Daz, when do you think you might get an X?
Probably around March time.
Yeah.
Something like that. Just recover from Christmas and everything. It's like birthdays and shit beginning of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably about March.
Hey, maybe I could buy my 4-year-old. She turns 5 in March. Maybe she wants one.
Yeah, man.
And Dad'll take care of it for her.
Oh yeah.
I would do it. Yeah, I've still got the 4K
no.
TV to get as well. So.
You want to.
What's up, Nate?
Not much, you.
Natty Raggels.
You made it.
About time you made it, sir.
I know. I'm sorry.
That's a better looking version of Witty's dog, that mask.
I try. Have you ever seen the movie You're Next? That's what it's from.
Yeah. Awesome.
I missed
So
everything.
Nate, what's your take on the X? Let's hear it.
I think it's X-rated.
It can be.
Yeah, I don't know. It changed my whole way of looking at naked women.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Pornhub never looked so good, huh?
Yeah, exactly. It's like the upscale version of boobs.
Is that in the App Store?
I tried to play. I tried to play with the joystick, but it didn't work. So.
Oh. This is a
But
family show.
I love it. It's I don't have a girlfriend, so me and the ex are getting hitched.
Nice.
Did it make you a better player?
Actually, it does. Like when you zoom in on your scope on Call of Duty, man, you can see the enemies way better. Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
It makes a huge difference for headshot.
It does.
So that what that's going to do is that now, when you're going to see people complaining that they can't compete with people playing on the X, and because they have better draw distance, they can see you quicker.
Yeah, well, it's not helping me any right now.
It probably wouldn't help me either. So
I'm still a 500. I'm not a good. I don't have a 1.0.
So yeah, so what were your first impressions when you brought your baby home?
I had set it on top of my old one, and that is so small.
The OG one or the S?
Yeah, the S. I mean the X. I didn't have the S.
Yeah,
I wasn't cool enough. But
well, you got to tell the NLG Mike to pay you more.
Can I do that? Will it work?
Well, yeah, we can condone that.
Well, I got to make it happen then. Where is
well,
it?
you need to improve. You need to get those movie reviews out sooner, sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna quit and join W.F.C because they don't care.
Yeah, we're not that. We can't afford only one of us on W.F.C got an X, so yeah, we can't afford you, sir. Sorry.
Oh, damn it! At least I tried. I'm glad to be here again. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Sorry,
even you case fucking skints are all fucked. You know.
So you got all hooked up and you prepped for it and everything? You got everything downloaded on your external and all that, plugged it in?
Yep. The only thing I don't have, I have a 4K TV that doesn't have HDR. But I still think it looks bad. So.
Yeah.
But what was it? Coop makes me feel bad. He's just like, oh my god, it's the HDR that makes the difference. But it's okay. I'll get there one day.
Does it even give you that option when did you do that insect app?
Yeah, it's just blank.
It's just blank. I wondered.
It's weird because at least it wouldn't change it, I guess. But I figured you could turn it off and on just to see. But nope. That's the only I guess explanation point I have when you run that test.
Oh right.
My luck.
So what was the first game that you started on the X?
Honestly, The Crew. And that's not even Xbox enhanced. It's just the loading times are ridiculous now. So if you really want to test out loading times, you should try that. Because fast traveling is instant now.
I have heard loading times are improved quite a bit. What are
1080p games though?
Yeah, I think that's the thing.
Yeah.
So really
not so much with the 4K.
1080.
Yeah, I mean a slight difference, but I don't think it's hardly noticeable. I haven't noticed any really.
Try the thing yet?
Good video over there on that. But yeah, with Gears of War, it were like
yeah, Maka did a good one.
Between S and X.
Yeah.
And it just about the same, maybe like a couple of seconds. And then with 4K textures, it took even longer to load, but it's same. It was only like 2-3 seconds extra. So I don't know. GTA though, I saw that Stallion post up over there that he tested GTA 5 online, and it's gone from like over a minute to like 24 seconds.
Nice.
That game's only 1080p at minute, so they haven't mentioned out about 4K. So I'm sure if it does get a 4K bump, it'll probably go back up to what it was originally.
It'd be nice if they allowed you to just play it in 1080p. You know what I mean? You don't have to worry about that. I mean, shit. I mean, the game already looks good as it is, so. And my brother got he also picked up an X, and he had told.
He didn't give you one?
Nope. That's what I told him. I told him he was a son of a bitch. So I guess whenever me and my brothers we haven't lately, but we do like to play GTA 5, and so I'm curious to see what his thoughts are on it whenever we play. So
it should have got you one. That's what I fucking say.
That's family, man.
Yeah.
Everything I did for him. Don't love me that much.
That's it. Just remember, Christmas is around the fucking corner.
All right, there you go. See which one loves me the most.
Get him a potato. Okay.
Yeah, get you some Doritos.
And an elite bong. It jobs a good.
So Nate, what else? What else did you play? What else?
I was playing Call of Duty with them last night.
Yeah.
Of course, we're all different, but it's still cool to hear everyone's reaction.
Yeah.
I think Coop cried at one time.
I think
I'm
so.
looking
I'm
forward
still
to crying
crying.
at the end.
Well, you know, let's kind of segue to Call of Duty because we were going to talk about it anyways. So you and Coop, y'all played Call of Duty before you jumped on the X, right? And now you're playing it on the X, right, Nate?
Well, see, I don't think the servers even worked before the X got here.
You didn't play a little bit before?
No, I couldn't get this. I didn't want to play the campaign until I got the X.
You did?
And the servers didn't
Come
work
on, sir.
multiplayer. So
I did like the first 3 missions, I think, of the campaign on my S before the X came out, and then I finished the rest of it yesterday on the X. And it's great. I mean, it's a great looking game either way. It looks fantastic, you know, on either console, but it just really just everything looks so much more crisp. The detail, the mud, everything just pops. It's just amazing. Cutscenes, I didn't notice a whole lot of difference. I think the cutscene wise, you know, I mean, it smooths them out a little bit, but I don't think it's a huge improvement over those. So I don't think those got as much of the 4K treatment as the regular game engine got. But looks great.
definitely.
Hey, listen to this, Whitty. I'm offering you the
Oh shit! The Xbox One and X are gonna pop out of that Dorito bag.
Look at that. Hey, I've got a token for a free pad. Hey, look at that.
AutoJags in chat said, "Has anybody tried Just Cause 3?" Because they were saying that didn't really was kind of bad on the.
The game was bad. Period.
Yeah,
it didn't matter.
I
think it was broken on every platform. So,
but that maybe the X playing it on the X might fix a little bit, but
I don't know.
Like someone saying, like a game like that, like an open world game, you know how they rely more on CPU, so it may not X may not really be able to improve it much. So
I don't know.
Supersonic said he's refused to give EA and Activision any money, which I kind of don't blame him.
Good man.
So, but I mean, I myself,
some good games though.
I'm kind of done with Call of Duty. So
Still not playing games.
Not the Doritos.
Did you win?
Yeah, man. No, I won't fuck off. They're not even Doritos. They're not really Doritos. They're fucking rough cuts, cheese and onion.
So you're not an Xbox fan then? You need to be eating Doritos.
I'm telling you, it's not Xbox enough. I'm changing my dietary, supplements for the next few months, and I'm going to live off Doritos.
Then you can afford an X.
There you go.
Watch it, I'll probably end up spending £450 on bags of Doritos.
What you probably do anyway.
Nope. Too good for that.
I afford X.
I prefer some Doritos actually. It's a fucking rank.
Yeah, at least with £450 of Doritos, though, you're getting it. You're at least getting something out of it.
These crisps are especially for you, though, because it says no nonsense hunger fix. For when you've had your joint.
Did you say it makes your Johnson longer?
If you don't fucking believe me, watch this, right? Let's get the fucking camera on. If you don't fucking believe me.
Oh, shit. I saw that Call of Duty that it outsold last year's Call of Duty twice, right? So I think the 500,000 already.
Oh, it's dark, and you can't see shit.
Well, it proves that people buy it for multiplayer and not this campaign.
Oh, fuck it.
Because last year's campaign was one of the best.
Should have put light on. I mean, fucking.
I'll look at them servers.
I'm afraid for you to put the light on.
Anyway,
I think that's what I'm saying. I don't think they started till Tuesday.
No, that's fucking bang out of order. Pissed me off
It's
overnight.
really stupid.
I would get pissed off on all yours behalf. Damage control, and it's saying, "Oh, just play a campaign." It's like, what the fuck? There'll be riots in the streets after about 6 hours.
Stayed up at GameStop, man, for forever.
You can't get on. The lag is horrible too. It's just it's kind of a mess.
Well, you know, we were talking about the other day. So Call of Duty now has dedicated servers, right? So why are they having problems with the servers now?
I don't think they're
It's not
dedicated.
I don't think it has that. Yeah.
No, I thought they said I heard it was dedicated.
It was supposed to, but there's no way that these are.
It's not you know, where it has in the past, because Destiny went to dedicated servers, right? And they're both Activision, and I heard Call of Duty. I've heard it a few times that it is dedicated.
Loads quicker too.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just Destiny just doesn't have as many people, you know, playing multiplayer either. So they don't have the big maps. So
Well, that's all it is multiplayer.
what, Call of Duty?
No, freaking.
Well, I mean,
because the whole thing you could do as a group.
Oh, true, the co-op and all that. Yeah. So have you guys played have y'all finished the campaign? Or are y'all still playing through it?
I finished it last night.
Yeah, you said it got better, right? Towards the.
Yeah, I was a little disappointed in the beginning. It just was a little slow. Didn't really. I don't know. It was just kind of forgettable. But about halfway, it kind of picks up steam, and there's a few missions in particular. I'm not going to spoil anything, but
yeah,
a few missions in particular.
Who won the war? Who won the war?
I guess you'll have to play and find out, man. But no, it's good. The writing wasn't that great. The voice acting's great. It's got some great actors in it. They did a good job. I didn't think the writing was.
They look exactly like them too.
Yeah. No, the animations. The game looks fantastic. The animations are great. I love the headshot animation when you get a headshot and the helmet goes flying off his head. And I mean, it's a great game, but
sometimes their face rips off.
Yeah, there's a couple brutal. But yeah, I don't know. It just didn't have. I don't know. The writing was pretty. I mean, everything is just sort of generic.
I think it's kind of hard to do.
Cliche.
I mean, that's why I think Stinger was saying, Mike. He's like, I wish they would do like the Vietnam, because if you think about it, the World War II has been explained in so many different ways, even in Call of Duty already. You can only do it so many times.
I think we've only had one Call of Duty that had Vietnam. Was it Call of Duty or was it Battlefield?
I think Battlefield did Vietnam. I don't think. And I just want something different, because so many ways you can talk about World War II. But I've only got through the first two, but I'm doing it on veteran, so.
Okay. Yeah. And have y'all played multiplayer? Have you got any good how the maps and?
I play it a lot. I'm actually getting HTK into it.
Oh, well, we heard him the other day. He was just pissed.
He hates it, but he was
blaming the lag and the servers.
Well, he always says that he's too close to a hub, so it always gives the other player an advantage.
Yeah. Well, I mean, for guys with quarters, they did say that it was kind of weird that they would be behind a wall or a door or whatever, and they still got shot. Like when they showed the kill cam, it showed them not even behind anything when they got killed. So
I'm sure it'll be fixed. They had to fix the servers first, and I think they are finally working again.
Yeah.
But the one thing is, I think it's more even Call of Duty, because I have only seen one or two people actually get a kill streak.
Yeah.
I've only had one myself, and it was the radar.
Play Battlefront 2, get loads of fucking kills on that.
Yeah, I agree with Supersonic. I wouldn't mind seeing the Vietnam one.
No, I wouldn't.
If they did a full Vietnam one, I might jump on that. But I don't know. I really haven't been to Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 2.
I can understand that, but you haven't done Black Ops 2 then?
I don't know. No, I don't know. Maybe I did the campaign, but I didn't.
Black Ops 2 is one of the best. Even Coop, I think, agrees.
Oh yeah,
on
sure.
that. And I would say that this is the first one you can actually pick up again and enjoy.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe later down the road, just to give it a shot.
Like HDK was sitting there, like, "Oh man, are we going to the Netherlands? Because that's where I'm from. I can't wait to see it."
Tell them they're still lagging Netherlands too.
Hi, HDK.
I thought I had Black Ops 2. Where the fuck is it?
So, Witty, I guess you're not into Call of Duty, are you?
Yeah, I have no positive feelings on COD. Ever. It's never a game I'd play it just for campaign, but
yeah.
And obviously graphically I hold them to an higher standard because that sort of game is for me.
You think you might rent it, play the campaign?
Possibly at some point, but it's not high up on the list.
Hey,
I need to get through
go rent it
before that.
And jump in the match, and you can shoot these nuts off of HDK.
I'll be getting it because I love the beta when that comes out. I obviously ain't got it yet.
You're not gonna get it?
No, I'm getting it when I can afford it. Yeah, I thought the beta was awesome.
I haven't seen anybody on Twitter giving it away. Have you? I haven't seen the.
No, I haven't. No.
Nobody wants to give it away. What the hell?
No, there is a few out
there. Yeah.
I hope they learn because I'm really interested to see what they do this year. They went back, got people back again, and I hope they don't ruin it.
No, they're bound to ruin it.
Probably. I hope not, but it is Treyarch. I hope we don't get a Black Ops 4 because that Black Ops 3 story, I was on weed or something.
You're on the weed?
Yeah, that campaign is messed up.
So yeah, I mean, it looks like Call of Duty is successful. Sold way more than Infinite War did.
And I wish I know people hated it for the multiplayer, but I really wish people would get out there and play that campaign.
Yeah, the Infinite Warfare campaign's better than this one, in my opinion.
Yeah.
People don't play for the campaigns a lot, but they are one of the better campaigns, I think.
They got two devs working on Call of Duty, right? One does Black Ops, one does Call of Duty.
And there's three of them total now. Treyarch, and
did Sledgehammer do this one?
Yes. Treyarch is next, and then Infinity Ward again.
Who did Infinity War?
Yeah, Infinity Ward did Infinite Warfare.
Infinite War, okay. I heard which is the one that did Call of Duty? World War II?
Oh, Sledgehammer.
Yeah, I had heard that they wanted to continue with the last Call of Duty. Kind of
Advanced Warfare that they did?
They wanted to kind of continue with, and Activision told them no, that they wanted to go to World War II, and maybe because Battlefield 1's success with World War One, and I guess people have been calling for, out there, they wanted to go back to World War II. So
I either wanted the past or something modern. No one knows what's going to happen in the future, and walking on walls is a possibility, but it really sucks in multiplayer.
Yeah. When's the last time we had a Call of Duty in World War II?
Oh, 2 or 3? Right?
Yeah. That long ago? Shit.
What say?
I mean, I guess it was definitely. I guess it was due for it, because you got a new generation of that didn't play it back then. So
They are backwards compatible though, so I'll call anyone who has not played them.
Some people won't ain't gonna go back and play. Not that many.
I did. I've not played Call of Duty 3 though. I tried doing on that veteran, and that is they just somehow I think grenades come out of the people's asses.
No hunger.
They just keep tossing grenades like they have unlimited shit.
You see that?
Yes, I do.
No hunger nonsense, look.
Yeah, Witty knows what I'm talking about.
Oh shit! No.
Yeah, I remember World at War.
And Black Ops 2.
There you go.
Yeah, man.
I've got to say, World at War's got a bit worse one for it. You know, it makes it worse as well because the entire game has just constantly respawning enemies as well.
Yeah.
And so basically, you've got to push up.
The reason I like
World at War push up
was because that was Kiefer Sutherland. Good old Jack Bauer.
That's your heartthrob? You got a poster of him in your room?
I did, and then he quit. And now he's a wimpy president, so it's not worth it anymore.
Yeah. Mm. So, yeah. So what else do you guys? So who? So Infinity Ward is doing the next Call of Duty.
No Treyarch.
No Treyarch. And what? So what do you think that's going to be from them? What did they do?
I hope they don't do Black Ops 4.
And the last one they did was Black Ops 3, right?
Yep.
Hmm.
I'm hoping it's something modern or something that hasn't been done before.
Yeah.
Because I don't mind taking chances, but the future shit, sorry, just not cool.
Yeah. And it's funny, you know, before Call of Duty came out, throughout the year, you know, people were wondering if Destiny 2, like who was going to be the big dog this year. And some people were thinking Destiny 2, but Destiny 2 stumbled. It didn't do as good as it did last Destiny 1 as far as the sales at launch.
They really sound weird.
Yeah.
I mean, now they should have had a Halloween event, but since the PC wasn't ready, there was no Halloween event.
So, and as successful as Call of Duty is, Call of Duty ain't going nowhere anytime soon. They're going to keep pumping that out every year.
It could be, you know, they're hunting down someone in the restroom and it would sell well.
So it'd be in space. That way.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're done with Call of Duty.
Love you, Call of Duty.
Unless y'all got any more on it.
So will everyone else pretty soon.
Well,
I don't know. I'll be playing. I love the headquarters. We forgot to talk about that. That is excellent.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask. So, are you sitting there? Are you and HDK sitting there watching each other open loot boxes?
Yes, you actually get social points for.
I want to see y'all do a stream on that. I want y'all to do that.
And then every time your social rank goes up, you get better stuff in your boxes.
That is so evil.
But right now, the cool thing is there's no advantages, anything in the box. They're only cosmetic.
Only cosmetic.
Yeah.
Well, I'm okay with that. But someone was saying that it would be funny is if while people are watching, the more people who watch, it'd be funny that you know they have a formula. You know how they have that patent?
Yeah.
Right. So the more people that watch someone open loot boxes, they probably get better shit.
No, that yeah.
Just so someone to be like, oh shit, I gotta go buy a loot box.
Right now, there's only whoever you invite to your headquarters because they're still working on. Because you're supposed to have like 60 people in the headquarters.
So what all else can you do in the headquarters besides open loot boxes?
There's really cool. There's Easter eggs now that help get up your social rank and get your XP. Like there's 3 footballs. They're the really old footballs that are round shape and made of leather.
Oh, yeah.
And if you find them, you get XP for your character.
And then someone's saying that you can kick a soccer ball around too?
Yes, you can kick a soccer ball. There's tons of Easter eggs. I haven't found them all. There's still 4 that I haven't done yet.
Yeah. Now I'm trying to think. When did soccer first start? Was it before that time? How far back is?
I guess maybe they didn't actually call it soccer. They were just kicking the ball around.
Because I'm just trying to think, was soccer popular at that time during World War II?
Oh, damn right.
Or football?
Oh yeah.
Even in World War I, they took a break, didn't they, on Christmas Day and like had a match together.
Yeah.
Against English.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, I don't know why I was thinking like, how old is the soccer the game? I mean,
there was no girls, and now there is. But
yeah, so now your character, you could pick either female or male.
In the campaign, no.
Not the campaign.
But in the multiplayer, you can. I mean, I guess multiplayer is okay. At least give people choices, whatever.
What would really suck is like literally only let the girl be a medic, and she gets no weapons.
Yeah, you see an uproar on Twitter on that. Yeah, for sure.
Apparently, soccer started in 1863.
Oh, she don't get any weapons at all. She gets a frying pan.
Yeah, HDK is also he's history buff.
The fucking skin she can get is like an apron.
But we're quick to HDK. I could have sworn that soccer was invented in the United States, and then that's what I heard somewhere that. But like HDK said, but then
it did wait because football's different to soccer. Right?
No. But I mean, but then the British kind of made it bigger than what it is now.
We've invented basically every sport.
Even American football.
Well, yeah, probably. I won't past this scene as well.
Because they ripped it off rugby, buddy.
I'd say rugby's even better than that shit. Fucking 4 hour game or whatever.
I thought British only invented the what's that game where not cricket, with the tennis racket, but the birdie, is it birdie? I thought you guys don't.
What the fuck's birdie?
I thought you guys invented that.
You mean?
No, it's like
badminton.
It's like you have tennis rackets, but it's not a ball. It's like a
fucking
golf.
I thought it's called birdie.
Golf. It's not golf.
Badminton.
Not that sort of birdie, babe.
After conversation.
Yeah, badminton. There you go. We shuttlecock.
We're gonna start a war here. That's the next Call of Duty. The British, it's gonna go British versus Americans.
We're coming back.
Soccer versus football. Shit. All right, so we're done with all that. Now let's jump on this GameStop. What was it called? PowerPass.
PowerPass.
I was actually there today.
Yeah.
Were you?
And they said they don't know much about it, but it does start next week.
Yeah.
That's all they know.
So we're gonna start with Witty, because Witty, I know this could benefit Witty. Wait, do y'all have GameStop over there, or is it EB Games? That's equivalent. Oh shit! It's bought it.
It's bought now.
It's bought. No, we've got Game and CX and shit like that.
Yeah, CX is best to do.
Is it owned by GameStop? Is it the?
No, it's its own company. It's like it's been about for years, I think. But it's like a franchise now.
Yeah, Game has. We used to have Game Station as well, didn't we? I don't know if we still have.
They were owned by Game as well.
Yeah, it's like Gaming where I am. They took over Game, fucking the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah, they took over it and took the shop and everything. Yeah, that's basically all we've got.
Well, there's other places you can go trade your games like cash converters.
Cash trade, yeah, smack converters, yeah.
But I won't even take my game in there, man. For me, it's CX now.
Yeah. CX game, that's it feels really. They're the most big ones.
But
well, yeah, if they did something similar, I'd be definitely on it. It's like, sorry, Boomerang, but I'd be off.
Yeah.
I'd rather just walk into town to get a new game and then have to wait 2 days for post.
Unless it snows and you're fucked. Have to wait longer.
No, fuck it. I'd still be out. Trust me.
So Sopsy said GameBot, Game Station? He's saying GameStop bot or game? Just game?
It's game.
Oh, just game.
Yeah. So we used to have a game station. I don't know if that's shut down everywhere in England, but it has where I am.
So game took them over years ago.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. You
Only
could.
thing all right for it is if you do got to buy a console and you want to pay them like a bit extra to get an extra warranty. Apart from that, I'd just give them a wide.
I only pay £3 something a fucking month to cover my S.
What's that, Fat?
I said, what do you think about it?
I think it's a heck of a deal. I mean,
$60 bucks or 60,
$60 for 6 months. You also have to be a pro member, so that's another $15, I think, for the year.
Yeah,
which isn't bad.
I'm an Elite Pro.
Yeah, Elite Pro, I think is 30 a month or 30 a year.
I didn't pay. I got it for free because when you upgraded and you had a year left or whatever, they just gave you a year.
So yeah, and after the 6 months is up, you get to keep one of the games you rented. So, I mean, I mean, that's a game. That's the cost of the game right there.
I guess I'm doing it because
I guess right there you just go get the latest, greatest game that's now used. That you want.
Go in at the last, couple of days. Yes, sorry, I'm watching hockey at the same time. We scored.
Well, and I looked online to see if I could find more detail about it.
Yeah, there's fuck all.
There's nothing. So I don't know if they're limiting the number.
I've actually found it on the mobile instead of PC.
Yeah, so I'll be surprised if there's more than say half a dozen or something of the new titles. I don't see there being an unlimited number. So it might be one of those things where you're gonna
anything that's in there.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can link what I've got on the mobile.
It's even we're renting at a minute. For me, it's you can get these even cheaper deals, where you can't get games that are new. Well, basically, in first free month for the release or whatever.
Yeah. So I'm curious to see how that all pans out, because if you get it and you sign up, and then every time you go in there, there's no copies left of the game that you want. That would kind of.
Well, I'm sure they can look up and say, "Oh, well, this GameStop over here has it."
True.
That thing, you just got to drive it to another.
If they do that, then it's really, because I have 6 within 15 minutes.
Yeah, I mean they have to have it.
I don't. There's only a few. They've shut down a bunch around here. There are a few, but they're kind of spread out, so it'd be kind of a pain.
I could see stipulations, if you sign up at this store, you have to go to this store. But because right now it seems too good to be true, but no one knows anything else about it. So.
Right? Yeah, they haven't given us really any details. So
you bumped in the chat.
I did go in for a pro day today. Okay. That's how I got the Shadow of War Gold Edition for $75.
Nice.
So what did they tell you, Nate? You were saying that you asked them at GameStop, and
I don't know if it was that they didn't know, but they were like, "It starts next week. We can't tell you anything else."
Okay. I mean, if it starts next week, and if they want to get a lot of people to join, they should be telling people now.
Yeah.
Hey, here's all the details. Because I'm kind of interested in it too, because definitely you save a lot of money. I definitely can go to different GameStops. The only one thing I was kind of wondering too. So if I go to one GameStop and rent it, get the game, can I drop it off at any other GameStop? You know what I mean?
I'm
kind of curious about that,
because you can return things to any GameStop.
Yeah. So if they make it easy to where not restrict you to one GameStop, and then also say, well, we don't have it here, but you can go to the other one over here. Because GameStop, they got a shitload of used games. They got a big library.
Yeah, and
so
I was
it makes
saying
sense.
2 days after Origins came out, they already had a used copy.
Yeah. So it makes sense for them to do this because they do struggle getting people in the stores. I don't go to GameStop hardly ever. I used to back in the day, but now it's like
you either.
You got digital and it's convenient. GameStop gives you a better deal as far as their Gamers Club unlocked. Nate, so you said you have the Elite Game Pass or the
Yep, I have the Elite Pro.
And what does that give you?
You get 3 times the points. So
every time you buy.
Because I've already gotten 2 $50 gift certificates this year.
Really?
Because you actually every time you trade in and buy stuff, you get points for both of those.
Do you get better more toward a trade in? Like if you trade in your Xbox?
It depends on what they're running because they really do have. When it comes to consoles, I think games get more money than consoles. An Xbox One original is only $40.
Yeah, I thought it was 75, but maybe it went down.
I think the S is like 150.
150.
Maybe it is, but I think it's only $40 now. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's stupid. Yeah, definitely. I think it's a good deal. They definitely need to do something like this to grab attention because definitely there's more games there that you can go grab, I guess, than you could on Xbox Game Pass, right? And PS Now. There's only so many games that they can put on Game Pass and PS Now because
it's all indies anyway, isn't it? Even if it's a couple of AAAs, that's it. So
yeah, there's a good mix there, but they get around getting permission from other devs and all that shit. But GameStop, it's all there physical. So and you can not just Xbox or Sony, you can sit there and you can rent Nintendo, like the Nintendo games for the Switch. Those games are fucking expensive to buy, so it's kind of cool you can rent those too. So yeah, I think it's a good deal.
Yeah, I think it's brilliant.
It's an excellent, but that's why I think somehow GameStop's going to screw it up because it's GameStop.
It probably will because and they haven't given out all the details yet, so I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, it'll be all different news next week. They'll all fucking change all the small print and all that crap.
I've been out for like 2 years or something. Or games under $20 or something.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it pans out. It's definitely. I'll be going back to GameStop, check it out because that definitely sounds like a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go to game with you. We'll say, what the fuck you playing at? Like, what GameStop doing? You know what I mean? We'll try and get something going on.
Well, hopefully it kicks off over there and makes them some dollar. And yeah, Game do the same thing. Because, like I said, I'm sorry to Boomerang, but I'd straight leave them.
And you don't have to worry about waiting for the Royal Mail.
Oh yeah, they've been taking piss as of late. They did all right with Assassin's Creed Origins. I got it when I was supposed to.
Yeah, that worked out good.
Yeah, but
nice.
Yeah, I'd definitely rather.
I think everyone's messed up with post right now. Mail. The whole debacle with the X proved that everyone is screwed.
Yeah, Now I read, on Twitter that heard that I guess Xbox is saying that this was the best pre-order of Xbox history that were on the X's? Did y'all hear that? See that?
No.
Really? I'd be surprised.
I believe I think they had that was out there. GameStop had said that they almost sold out.
Dang. Yeah, GameStop.
Yeah, I've seen something about somewhere selling out.
Yeah,
I fucking remember where.
but I mean, like I said, we don't know how much stock did they get in the first place. You know,
Right.
Amazon seems to still have some in stock, but they probably took more pre-orders than what they had in stock.
Yeah, they've had some issues. Even Best Buy had some issues apparently.
Yeah, but I mean, Best Buy, you get shit from Best Buy just pre-ordering a damn game, right? You know, they're like, oh.
Yeah. I was surprised when I went in and picked mine up. Of course, this was the next day. You know, it was the first day, but it was like because they had done the midnight release at least the Best Buy that I go to down here.
Yeah.
They had done they were open at 11 the night before to get, you could do the pick it up. And apparently the guy said that a lot of people did show up and got theirs. But when I went and picked up mine, there was only, in the shelf, in the pre-order shelf area behind the counter there was only about 2 or 3 Scorpios.
Mm-hmm.
There was a good stack of X's, but they were all the basic X version. So I was surprised that there was only a couple of the Scorpios down there, but he did say that most of them had gone the night before. But there wasn't that many. I mean, there was probably altogether, maybe 12 consoles back there. So I mean, which is good for a $500, But I was kind of expecting to see a little more, but
yeah, I think it's sold better than anyone thought.
Yeah. That is what?
It's sold better than anyone thought, which is good for all of gaming. So.
Yeah. I think they did a better job at the advertisement. Some of the TV shows that me and the wife watch, I've seen Xbox advertisement on a regular basis. So they have.
The only thing they failed about was announcing the pre-order date. Because I know at least 2 or 3 people who would have pre-ordered it if it was available to pre-order at E3.
Absolutely, they should have had it way more in advance.
I mean, you think because GameStop when they announced it at Gamescom, that was in August. You don't think that was soon enough? I mean,
no. I bet you they would have had more because people can save for 6 months then.
True. That is true.
Like a layaway.
Yeah, because you could sit there and pay it off little by little at GameStop, right?
Yep.
Yeah. But the thing is, there was some issue with the FCC about.
That's so weird to me. You don't think about it, but I guess
I had heard that because I think the Wi-Fi deal on there is a newer Wi-Fi. It was so new that FCC has not seen that before to approve. You know what I mean? I think there was some setback on that for them to look into that and approve it.
I did notice that usually 2 Xboxes aren't open NAT, but I got mine to both be open NAT. I don't know if they fixed it or something.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a new improved Wi-Fi deal. But I heard that's one of the reasons why FCC took so long because they had to look into that. So I don't know. But before we go, I kind of want to throw in real quick because Phil made a comment about now that Xbox One X is out, and he had brought up about they were working. They're investing in studios. They want to bring more games out. So,
FYI, whoever uses my Bing Rewards or Microsoft Rewards now, the hot deal this month is a $5 card for $3,000 and a $10 card for $7,000.
Nice.
Okay.
He's like, why did you tell me this?
I just made that last fucking jump. I've just banged in chat. Man and Black Tigers giveaway for Navy Speak because it ends 9 p.m. Eastern. If anyone hasn't fucking entered it,
nice.
Getting it now. Just in case you never know, do you?
Yeah, appreciate that, sir.
Cool.
Free games is always good.
Yeah, man. It's not a bad game, actually.
I played some of the trial. It's not a bad game. It's
fun. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm curious on that. See how that turns out.
It's enhanced too. for the X.
Yeah.
Looks fantastic.
And then spud driving.
So real quick, Nate, what are your thoughts on what Phil said? Do you feel that Xbox is moving ahead and they are going to make some improvements and get these studios and buy some studios? And
I think he's full of shit.
I don't think he's full of shit. I do think that they wanted to work on the system before they did that, which is weird. But if you remember, I mean, Sony was always, it didn't matter what they had. They could have no games, but they always were like, oh, well, it looks better, so we'll get the multiplats on there. Hopefully that changes now. I don't know.
It's a bit off yet, though, isn't it? So,
yeah. But I mean, it's a huge difference. So if people really are all about resolution, then there you go. If they're not,
well, you know what I think. To me, because when Sony got these third-party deals with Call of Duty, and I think that was a bigger deal than, that helped them out a lot as far as getting attention. Look how big Call of Duty is still. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I think Xbox needs to be a little bit more aggressive on the third-party deals.
The Sony
going forward
deal ended with this game, so it'd be interesting to see who gets it this time.
That is true. If I was Xbox, Phil, I know before he said that they weren't interested, but that I think, the reason why they said that because they were budgeted towards getting the S out and getting the Xbox One X out, right? So now they got a budget that's focused on studios and games. So I could see them being a little bit more aggressive on some third party deals.
It'll be interesting.
Yeah, if they're smart, they get that Call of Duty back.
So I would say that I would be surprised if they did, but I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't.
Yeah. I'd like to see them go and get Battlefront, go and grab well, probably not. I wonder what Sony's deal is with the EA as far as Star Wars on the Battlefront. Because to me, if Xbox got it, that marketing deal, we get a better custom Star Wars Xbox than what Sony's been putting out on Star Wars.
Yeah.
Told you, go to a magazine shop and buy some stickers.
Very disappointing.
I want it done right, sir. Done right.
Well, and it's also, I mean, we have EA access, so they could do something with that too, if they had the marketing rights.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I don't even think we were allowed to play it first, were we? We don't think we were allowed to say that.
What's that?
Come to Xbox and play it first. Like, there's no commercials.
No, I saw Aaron Greenberg. He did tweet something about it, but he worded it in a certain way. I think, to where you can play it on Xbox One X first or Xbox first with EA access.
Yeah, they didn't they?
Huh? What's that?
Sure, I saw a post something that you could play it first on the Xbox One.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But I have seen some clever wording from Xbox on certain games. I think even Call of Duty, and they have to word it a certain way though. So, Coop, what do you think? What do you as far as you think you think they're gonna build up these studios, and you think we're gonna see a first party AAA game?
I hope they do. I don't think they necessarily need to. I think, if they just can get more into publishing, even, supporting some of the, I don't think they need to go out in there and just start buying up every, studios and stuff. I mean, some of this stuff has come from, not their first party studios. I mean, even their first party studios at the beginning, they weren't doing shit,
Yeah.
And so, I think they just they can get behind some of the, just become kind of a big publisher, and get kind of more into it, and that just get out there all over the place instead of just trying to focus on, first party stuff and, kind of get exclusive publishing rights from something like, Ninja Theory or something. Get a deal. Just some of these little smaller developers are putting out fantastic games.
Yeah.
And I could see them just going in that direction and getting, they just need to get the games going. Period.
Yeah, and I mean, and they're gonna have to throw some money at these studios.
Yeah.
And I think now that Phil is at the table with all the other executives, right? He's representing Xbox brand. He's out from under the Windows guy, the guy that was his boss. So now he doesn't have to worry about Windows being incorporated into Xbox, right? So we're probably not going to be seeing that message anymore with the whole Windows.
Supposedly, I've just timed out Dirty J for some reason.
What are you done that for?
What the hell? What the hell?
Sorry, man.
Oh no!
No, I won't do it.
Who? Someone banned Dirty J?
It's timed him out.
What?
Oh, did it?
Yeah, he must have said something that
I'll just I won't do it.
Oh, he's put his smiley face and thumbs up. Even I can't do it. I can't. It's only timed out for 300 seconds.
No, it was the dog that did it first time, and then the second time I tried. If I passed it again, it might undo it, but it didn't.
Oh, it's not going to live that down. You got timed out by Witty's dog. Fucking hell.
blame it on the dog. Sorry, Dirty J. Daz, what do you think? You got any confidence in Phil? You think we're gonna?
Yeah, but I think he's trying to bite off more than he can chew at the moment. It's just a bit fucking cocky over the release of the X. He needs to calm his ass down for a bit.
Oh, whoa.
You're allowed to be excited, man. This is it. Most
powerful
console, man.
Just calm down for a bit. He's might try putting too much on himself. Yeah, I'll put eventually, yeah, but not like that. I'll just fucking take it as it comes.
Yeah.
I think. Don't try and fucking do too much at once.
I think they do need to form a couple of new studios at least. I mean, there's some talented guys that, look at EA sit there and drop the Visceral. I'm sure there are people out there, he can bring in some talent. Have we even heard anything from the studio that does Hitman? Has anybody bought them yet? I mean, have we heard anything?
I think they went independent. So,
yeah.
Right?
And see, like you said, Coop, and I have heard him. He's been in Japan, right? So he's talking to studios. Hopefully, I mean, you look at like some of the games the third-party games from Japan that came out on Sony this year. Like Neo and Automata and Hellblade. Those games are third-party game, right? Studios.
Right. Yeah.
So
that's what I'm saying.
What are they?
Fantastic
Are they so loyal to Sony that they don't want to put their games on Xbox right away, or is it because Xbox just hasn't reached out to these studios and said, hey, we want to, we like to have your game over? I mean, I don't understand, why some of these games are not coming on Xbox, but hopefully he is talking to more studios in Japan, bring some of those games over. I know I did see something that Shannon Loftus she's in charge of the Microsoft Studios, right? And that's supposed to be Microsoft Studios is supposed to now be reaching out. You see them; they're reaching out to studios in South Korea, right? So we're getting Code Vein. I think there was another game from there, and they're reaching the game. Studios in Europe. They're trying to reach out to, like you said.
Well, and there was, I wish I could remember the guy's name. I saw an interview. There is a company called, is it Limited Run Games? Have you guys seen this? It's on, deals mostly with Sony, but they have, they do.
I've heard of it.
They bring a lot of the digital, like the arcade, like games that are typically digital only, and they bring them physical for collectors. And you know, obviously they're limited runs. It's sort of a collector, you know, game collector kind of service. It's big on Sony, and the guy was talking about Microsoft. It's hard. They've been trying to work out a deal with Microsoft, but Microsoft puts like if a developer wants to, you know, put a game on their console, they have all these restrictions, and you know, they have to ship a certain amount, you know, promise a certain amount. I mean, just, you know, a lot of stuff that didn't really work with sort of their business plan. And I think they just need to kind of loosen up some of those restrictions, and you know, it kind of open the door more for these smaller developers to come in. I mean, I don't know. I mean, hopefully, I mean, they're a big business. You know, there's a lot of smart people, a lot smarter than I am, that are working in there, and I'm sure they've got, you know, stuff in the works. And yeah, like you say, Phil going overseas, you know, because I would love to see some more of these Neos and you know, Persona games, all the, you know, to come over to the Xbox. And you know, Hellblade,
I mean, some of those games are not my cup of tea, but I think they need to be on Xbox. I think people continue thinking that Xbox is a bro box. It's all about shooters, but to me that's not the case. I mean, there's a lot of us here that play different genres of games, and you know, so I think that one thing that gets overlooked is that Xbox has done a good job reaching out to some of the PC games and bringing them into game preview.
Yeah,
you know, people are
that's
not
a step in the right direction. That game preview program's been great.
People are not. Some people are overlooking that and saying that Xbox has no games, but I'm like, there's been some good games that come out in game preview, and
it's on my hard drive.
A lot of us wouldn't even have played if they didn't bring it to game preview.
Yeah,
you know, maybe on console. So yeah, definitely. I think going forward, you know, of course, we're going to see Sea of Thieves, State of Decay 2, Crackdown 3. They have a deal with Ashen. We don't know what kind of deal they have. That, you know, so that's going to be next year. I'm looking forward to Artful Escape and what was that one? The Night, the one that one indie game, The Night something. I can't remember. But it's another one I'm looking forward to. But I mean, obviously, those games are coming. Some of those games coming out early next year, right? And of course, I'm pretty sure we're going to see a Forza Horizon 4 or whatever it's going to be.
Based in the UK with potholes. Yes.
I
can't wait for
that. Y'all think Halo 6 is coming out next year? I mean, they got to have something in the fall, right? I mean, because
it has to come out. It has to come out to shut Xbox up.
Xbox has always had at least 1 or 2 or 3 games in the fall. In the fall, right? Now, next year, they're finally going to have some games that come out in the first part of the year. You know, more than one. But at E3, they got to show. They're going to have to. You know, they're going to show. Besides Horizon 4, what do y'all think is gonna? We're going to see new IP. Maybe Halo 6 for the fall. I mean, you know, I see people, other people in podcasts, they seem to doubt. They think, well, what is Xbox going to do? Are they going to bring new games? I mean, they got to bring new games. They, you know, just because they had a bad year this year doesn't mean there's nothing new down the pipeline. So,
yeah, who knows? We'll see. I hope. Yep. I'm hoping. You know, I think that, and Phil has said that, you know, he's going to be a little more careful about, you know, announcing these games way ahead of time. So, yeah, they're playing it safe right now. You know, they got to have something in the works. I mean, Phil's.
Oh yeah, they do.
He's putting in work. He's got stuff. You know,
there's no way they're going to go to.
We're having that Ed Boon Mortal Kombat versus KI.
I just think it's a bit funny. This article was released, and you know, it says, "Oh, we got to start investing in studios." even if you start that now, when have we got to get these games? It's got to be next gen by the time we get the games. So it's like, yet again, why the fuck should I get excited about this bullshit bit of news if you can even call it news?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd rather just wait and see what happens. I'm not going to start beating my meat over the possibilities of what fucking could come when fuck all my may come of it.
That's right. Take your time. You don't beat your meat right away. So
Yeah.
Stroke it nice and slowly.
Save some for GTA 6, sir, when they announce that.
Whoa, come on.
Whoa.
Virgin youth.
Yeah, not. Let me see. Now, I think people have been a little bit too overcritical this year because Xbox had a slow year. I mean, it seems like every time NPD gets announced every month. It's like, oh my God, what's wrong with Xbox? They have no games. Are they ever going to bring the games? Like, of course they're going to bring fucking games ahead that we don't know about, but they're coming. It's like everybody they want to know everything now. It's like, yeah. I mean, I would like to see them do some kind of Xbox Expo, kind of show off the games that are coming out early next year, and maybe a teaser. Show one teaser maybe that they know for sure. That's coming out, right? I mean, I can understand. Phil, we've had some games that have had setbacks. Like Crackdown 3, and we lost Scalebound, and they closed Lionhead Studios. So, but I had heard on a podcast that people are like they don't think, because of what Phil said a while back about single player, multiplayer, right? I think they misconstrued that whole thing, right? They twisted it and heard what they wanted to hear, or whatever. And make it sound like Microsoft doesn't think single player games are important, which I call BS on that, because
it is bullshit. Because the majority of players play on campaigns as it is. It's bullshit.
And I could see Xbox working on a big AAA story-driven game. They know that those games have been successful on Sony. I could see us a big AAA one story-driven game being announced maybe at E3 or at some point. So I'm kind of hoping to see Fable get kind of announced, get rebooted, Splinter Cell, and like Rare. I'm sure Rare it has something else already cooking. They just, besides Sea of Thieves. I mean, Rare's a big fucking studio. They can't just be everybody working on Sea of Thieves and not have anything, on the shelf ready, already planning. Right. So, there's no way that they're just, yeah, that could be.
I definitely want that Fable. Most definitely.
Yeah. And like you guys said, since Rare's over there, right, by you guys, it makes sense to keep Fable and work on it over there, and and keep that British humor and
just whatever they do with Fable, just bring back that fucking expression wheel.
Yeah, but we'll have Witty's dog in his Fable. He can go sniffing around for all the collectibles. That'll be fun.
But I think games are going to come. Like you said, we'll be fine. There's no way that they're going to. To me, Xbox One X, that's the foundation, right? They set the foundation. They built up the services up a little bit, right?
Yeah, they've got to keep some things top secret, haven't they?
Games are going to come. Games are going to come. We're going to get some new IP. I'm not worried about it. So,
all right.
I want Witty to be happy.
Witty is happy.
Witty's always fucking happy.
Double rainbow every day.
Even without a pad.
All right, so before we get out here, Nate, I appreciate you jumping in.
Sorry I was late. I am going to go eat dinner now. So,
would you like to plug another podcast that you know of? Do you know that's going to be one this Sunday?
One of those dicks who are just come on other people's show to say, "Hey, come to my podcast." But I'll type it in the chat. But this is all about W.F.C tonight, and I really appreciate you guys inviting me.
No problem.
Awesome.
So, are you saying that other podcast is not important?
Oh, come on. Do you remember this podcast, or are you just messing with me?
No, I'm asking you to go ahead and plug your daddy's podcast.
Yeah, but coming from you, I mean, my dad. See, come on, guys. Now you're just fucking with me.
I thought it'd be more like your granddad.
Oh, I appreciate that one.
What kind of hotels you staying at?
He's got the cane.
He is in Florida. That's where all the retirees go.
Is that kind of daddy?
But yeah. So Nate, we can catch you on the original Next Level Gaming podcast Sunday.
Yes,
exactly. So definitely, everybody check those guys out this Sunday.
And we're really cool.
They're okay.
We try really, really hard to get all the dislikes.
Well, you're doing a good job.
See, that's what we're about right here.
You're not a good podcast unless you're pissing off somebody at the same time. So
yep, you're not famous unless you.
We're not doing a good enough that here. So
you literally have no downvotes. I should change that.
You know what? I would say the past few podcasts we got a pretty good amount of likes. So I definitely appreciate everybody. Daz.
Yo.
How about the Dazcast podcast?
Yeah, the Dazcast. I will promote my shit. Copy, paste, there you fucking go. There's my YouTube channel. You find my Dazcast right there. Every Wednesday, 11 p.m. UK, fucking 6 p.m. Eastern. Yeah. I'll get you guys on again whenever. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
Whenever you want on, just hit me up.
Last one was funny. That was a good one.
Oh, classic, mate. Especially that piss take thing I did on it as well.
Especially when we started. Awesome. When everybody started talking about the COD and everything, that was a good conversation.
Yeah, we can't condemn that. We can't condemn that.
I'm glad I could help with that conversation.
Yeah, and that was good shit.
And while you're here, I want to give a shout out to Boomstick.
Yeah,
if you want to go ahead and plug it, go ahead and throw his stuff in chat because I definitely want to try to get him. I definitely want to get him on the podcast too. I enjoy listening to him on Coffee Casuals.
Yeah. Let me just get his link up.
Yeah, definitely a good guy. He's an Xbox guy, but he is critical of Xbox. He's pretty fair all around. So I enjoy his stuff.
Yeah, he's awesome.
And he gave you a shout out for being the best moderator, just being a good guy all around. So.
Yeah, cool. It's doing that on every one of his videos.
Yeah.
So that's quite honoured to be one.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, Invader's done a spotlight on me before as well.
Yeah.
Seeing that one. Here we go. Found him.
And definitely want to give everybody in the chat shout out SuPRcooPR, Dirty J, who got banned from Witty for a little bit. Invader.
There you go. There's his boomsticks. YouTube.
Our big brother Mike from OG on OG. Nate's dad and HTK. Supersonic Station. Appreciate him jumping in here. Want to get him in here. Auto Jags. We had him on the podcast. Good dude.
Everyone's good.
We had oh yeah.
Yeah, for those who are watching next Dazcast, I'll release one guest we have Creating Beyond Limits on. So get a heads up on that. No one else will know unless they watch it.
We had Stinking Corpse. Am I missing anybody else?
I think so.
Yeah.
All I can see is Dirty J. Deleted.
Deleted by Witty Mess.
Why is it deleted them all? That's fucked.
I don't know.
It just does.
Damn, Witty.
Yeah, he blamed it on his dog.
It was the dog.
Oh, fucking dog.
He keeps giving me his paw.
Yeah.
So, Coop, what's going on, Coop? What's the next thing on the docket? Are you getting Star Wars Battlefront 2?
Yeah, it's pre-ordered. Got that one coming. And so yeah, I'm just keep plugging away Assassin's Creed until then. Get back into. Actually, I think I'm gonna jump back into Shadow War too.
Yeah,
got to finish that one up too. Both those games are just a grind. And so yeah.
Real quick? Is everybody here buying PUBG?
Already did.
Oh, you got it pre-ordered. Is it still on sale at Best Buy?
Well, Best Buy, if you're part of the gamer club,
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you get it. It's $24, but they have the same deal going on Amazon too. So
you must be a Prime.
Yeah, right. If you're a Prime member.
Yeah. Enable Addiction's doing a giveaway for that as well.
Nice. Keep an eye on that. Are you getting it, Daz? Witty?
If I don't win it, I'll get it. Yeah.
I'll get it. Definitely.
Witty, maybe somebody gift it to you.
Oh, please don't.
Please don't. That's right up your alley, Witty. Online only multiplayer. Oh man, that's Witty written all over it.
Witty, what's the next game we're renting?
Well, I'm not too sure on that. I've got to go buy myself a pad or something in the next few days or week. But while I'm doing that, I'm got eat Doritos, attempt to play attempt to finish Assassin's Creed off with my pad weight guy wants to just walk off fucking on his own direction somewhere. Yeah, wants to go left or forward. It's one of them two directions it's drifting off in.
Just put your dog's paw on the left analog and off you fucking go.
There you go. You need some help there, sir. Your dog probably looks at you too sometimes and that stone motherfucker, you know what he's doing.
Yeah, I'll fucking do it. I'll do it for him.
He probably does help you out once in a while. You don't even know it.
Yeah, it's fucking always effort moral support.
Oh, real quick, Nate, I want to give you a shout out for your unboxing, Xbox One unboxing.
That was my very first unboxing.
Yeah, I expect more.
Thanks, Peeps.
I need you to go buy a Switch. I need you to do an unboxing on that. PS4 Pro. I want to see everything.
I'm gonna switch it up and not get one of those.
What's the next movie review? You gonna see Justice League?
It's on Tuesday, but I will not be able to go because I'm flying to Louisiana that day.
Okay, well just send me and Coop the tickets then. All right, appreciate it.
All right.
Yeah.
I just need your zip codes, and I will run things every day.
Thank you.
Fastback will look after your ex while you're gone.
I
heard he's doing that. He started up an agency where he charges $5.
I remember, I'll take care of it, It'll be taken care of. I'll keep it clean and
no sticky business, okay?
No sticky business. It don't mean the stickers either. It don't mean none of that porn buddy app.
I'd keep
no sticky business.
Keep it warm and tell it, hey, you are loved and don't worry. They'll come back for you, maybe.
Yeah, when he comes to collect it, he's not going to give it back. You know that, don't you?
Yeah. You might be missing a controller, but you never know.
Yeah, Whitty will have that.
I saw the Jeffrey Dahmer movie today. That's what I saw. It's really good.
Oh, yeah. Now I'm worried about you.
Oh, yep.
Yep. So, Witty, what have you been thinking about all this shit we just talked about?
I can't even hear Witty. Sounds like he's in a tunnel.
About the video
I'll say it.
I made the video I made the other day, and I'm up to 302 views.
Yeah,
that's what I care about. So I'm gonna try and make the next few days if my dad don't fuck me over.
Daz, since Witty didn't say it, what do you think about all this shit?
Who fucking cares?
Just game.
Just game. Yeah, there you go. I should say game on, really. Who fucking cares? Game on. There you go.
All right. We're out, everybody.
Later, peeps.
Bye.